Star Wars is a state of flux right now. Constant doubling down and destroying the fan base. And it seems as though Disney does not get the idea. No matter what is said, it seems as though Disney is trying their best to see if maybe the Mandalorian show, which they've recently announced, is the hope that they're bringing to see if maybe the fans will accept them once more for all the mistakes that they have made in the past. No, it will not help anything other than to make us maybe a bit satisfied, but we will never like Episode 8. But the reality of it is not only that, but this. The Mandalorian, which is a TV show by Jon Favreau, with the help of Cowboy Dave Filoni, is a Star Wars television show which had, when it first was announced, a lot of enthusiasm within the fan base. Yet it seems that, of course, now there have been leaks, rumors, potential spoilers, in which ruin this potentially good television show series. And the problem with that is simple. It seems as though no matter what, Disney touching Star Wars in any manner is wrong. No matter what they do, they seem like they can't get it done. The only time that they've been able to do anything related Star Wars-y to the Star Wars universe is at the very end of Rogue One with Darth Vader coming out and deflecting laser bolts on the Tana 4. That is literally the only thing that is Star Wars-y about Disney Star Wars. Possibly, one could argue, a few episodes of Star Wars Rebels had a hint or two, especially with the return of Ahsoka Tano, that there was a bit of Star Wars in that. But I also wanted to talk about this. Kotor, Knights of the Old Republic. For about 3 to almost 4 years now, Lucasfilm and LucasArts have been employing a company to remaster the original Knights of the Old Republic game in a mod. About a year ago, the images and video of what was to be leaked, or at least was released to the public, and with it came a huge hype. This past weekend, it has been released that Disney cut funding. Lucasfilm says no. We don't want Knights of the Old Republic remastered. We don't. We don't want a game series, if remastered and sold to the general public, would make us countless millions of dollars and love for the fan base. Honestly, what Disney needs to do currently with Star Wars is a simple task at hand. Do not focus on the future after episodes 4, 5, and 6. Do not think of the future of 7, 8, and 9. Instead, look way back into the past, thousands of years before Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and use your creative skills to create a movie, series of movies, video games, books, novels about the Old Republic. Now, if Disney was really wise, this is one of the most beloved eras of Star Wars. Even people who are original trilogy onlyists say, yeah, the Old Republic, that was some good stuff. That content was really Star Wars. The wisest thing, in my personal opinion, is that I don't think any of the Old Republic stuff was really cheesy or bad. I think most of it was pretty good to amazingly excellent. What Star Wars, Lucasfilm, Disney needs to do is to totally canonize all the Legends material in regards to the Old Republic. I know they don't want to do the entire Legends. I think they should. But the reality of it is that they want the Old Republic to come in because they'll want to, because this is the only era of Star Wars where fans actually love it. Some are afraid, hey, don't touch that. That's our Star Wars. But if they would just canonize, get off of their high horse, off their little throne, realize we're not all that great, and Disney to say, we need to go back to the king, the emperor himself, George Lucas, and see the stuff that he said, yeah, this is good, keep this. Let's go back and canonize the Great Hyperspace War, the Jedi Civil War, the Mandalorian War, Revan, Malak, all of it. Canonize it all back, the entire story, everything. No longer Legends, that is actually hardcore canon. And then make movies off of the content that you have been given. Make a movie about Revan and Bastila Shan. A strong male character and a strong female character. No one's going to complain. Star Wars fans have voiced vocally for years, over a decade, 15 years, that they love Bastila Shan. They love Darth Revan. These are two characters that we absolutely love and we absolutely want. We would, no matter how bad we hate the new sequel trilogy, if they got a good director under a good company leadership, not Kathleen Kennedy, and they made a good Knights of the Old Republic movie, or just a good Old Republic movie, with Revan and Bastila Shan and Malak from the Knights of the Old Republic 1 game, I guarantee you, they would make easily 200 million, if not 250 million, opening weekend. Star Wars fans would clamor. What you would just have to call it is Star Wars, The Old Republic, Episode 1, whatever you want to call it. That would be amazing. But apparently, Disney still doesn't get the picture. So, we have to once again look at Bob Iger. Bob Iger, who wants to be the president of the United States, even though he can't successfully do stuff to a franchise that a 20-year-old, 18-year-old, possibly even a 13-year-old boy could say, yeah, they just need to do that because it's freaking cool. No, they can't do that. Why? They have to push a narrative. They have to tell us what we like. Nope, you don't like that. You gotta like this. Nope, we're not gonna make good characters, but you just gotta like her because she's a whammon. Nope, you gotta like her because she's diverse. Nope, you gotta like him because of this. No, we don't. I like characters that are compelling. And if they're funny also, and if they're diverse, and if they're female, that's fine. As long as they're funny, I don't care. As long as they're a well-rounded, thought-out, great character. Niobe from Matrix trilogy. I have stated this before. She is a good character. She's well-rounded. She has flaws, she has weaknesses, but she has a purpose. She has inspiration. She has forward-driving purpose. And with it, she becomes a good character. She's funny, she's interesting, she's smart, she's strong and powerful and witty. And no one's like, oh my god, Niobe, she's a black female character, diversity, women, I don't like her. No. People are like, when they watch those movies for the first time, are like, wow, that girl can kick some serious butt. And yeah, she can drive that thing through a mechanical line like nobody's business. No one cares if your characters are diverse or female or women. They don't. But they care if they're all those things or one of those things, but the only reason that they have for their character is that they are a woman. I don't live my life solely on the fact that I'm white. I don't live my life solely on the fact that I'm a guy. I live solely by my personality and by my character. I think it's sexist and racist if you make a black character, Asian character, Indian character, female character, and you just base it off of their physical attributes. I think that's even more of a disgrace. It's, oh yeah, we don't want to give them character or personality because women don't have personality or a character. So we're just gonna, women, and it's so stupid. Anyways, ending that rant. Star Wars has been in the lowest pit that it's been in for the past couple months. And the Mandalorian show releasing the photographs and the director, Jon Favreau, with help of Cowboy Dave Filoni, gave a little spark of hope and interest within the Star Wars fanbase, but was quickly averted whenever the potential spoilers, and the leaks came out of what it could possibly be about, and then people were like, oh god, they're going to do it again, aren't they? But we'll see. We don't really know until we watch the show. Now, what about Kotor? The cancellation of that, in my opinion, proves that Lucasfilm does not know what they are doing with Star Wars. They don't get it, they don't know it, they don't understand it, and they just need to leave Star Wars alone. Sell it back to George Lucas. Heck, fire Kathleen Kennedy and hire George Lucas. Make him the creative head of Lucasfilm again. And don't tell him, George, you can't do that. Let George write his story, let George write that, and then get a competent director to direct the stuff he wrote. Do that before George Lucas passes away. He's got a couple years left in him, possibly several years left in him. As much as Disney's good at sapping the energy out of stuff, sap out every imaginative thing that George Lucas can make for Star Wars. The fact that they totally scrapped out his 7, 8, and 9 script really concerned me when they first bought Lucasfilm. I was like, this is bad. This is really bad. Disney is basically saying, no, George Lucas. You only created the franchise, and you basically made it into a great thing, and you've brought some really great video games and lore and content and books and video games to it, but no. We're going to do our thing, because we're smarter. No, you're not. Star Wars is different from a Disney property. Star Wars is different from Mickey Mouse and Marvel. It's different. Star Wars has a special place in your heart. It's drama. It's intense. It's not supposed to be a buddy cop comedy. It's not. There are comedy moments in it, but it's not supposed to be bust out loud laughing. It's more of a chuckle underneath your breath, like that was pretty funny. So, anyways, please like, subscribe, and comment below your thoughts. And as always, may the Force be with you.